everybody. It's Tuesday. It's time for some yoga. I know I need it. Y'all probably need it too. Let's do some nice restorative yoga today. I know my legs are still fatigued from the weekend. All those squats I ended up doing. I think I counted it out, almost about 2,000 squats on Sunday. So let's rehab those a little bit more. Let's start out in mountain pose today, and arms overhead. Just stretch, 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 stretch. Oh. And arms down, clasp the hands behind, open up the chest. Oh. Nice little back bend. And release the arms. Let's do a few arm circles. That feels good today. Got a little bit of sunburn over the weekend, even though I applied sunscreen regularly. The sun was very hot. A few little things here. Ooh, excellent. Let's go right down into our wide leg forward fold. Release that lower back. Coming onto the hands, walk the hands out. Slowly, slowly release the hamstrings, the lower back. Walk it back, a little deeper stretch. We're going to lunge it over to the right. Begin stretching out that inner thigh. Feel that muscle, the inner thigh muscle start to release. Takes a while. A few more breaths. And back through center, over to the left. Oh yeah. And back to center, a little bit deeper fold, feeling the release on the lower back. And lean it back just a little bit. Walk those hands out a few. Bring those feet together in the back, and we are in down dog. Pedal those feet. See how close to the carpet you can get your heel. Nice gentle motion. A little bit closer every time. Hips high. Chest and shoulders reaching for the floor. Excellent. And now we're going to come into our plank. And lower down slowly onto the belly, chaturanga, to cobra. Leaning back, knees wide, toes together, back into child's pose. This feels a little bit better than it did yesterday. Those inner thighs, a little bit tight, a little bit fatigued from the weekend. Few more breaths here. Those sit bones a little bit closer to the heels, pressing backwards. And coming up onto all fours. A few cat-cows at your own pace. Maybe 4 or 5. And we're going to slide that right knee in and that left leg back into pigeon. Oh, yeah. Feeling it in the hip flexor, the inner thigh, the quad on the left side. And kind of rotate over to the side, feel it a little bit more into the hip. Eventually we want the hip to be on the ground. It's a little raised right now. So tight. And release, bring the arms back up, slide that right foot back, even it up, a few cat-cows, maybe 3. Oh. And then we're going to slide that left knee forward and left leg across, and the right leg slides back for pigeon on the left. Whew. Kind of roll it back and forth. See where that edge is. A few breaths here. Woo. Feeling that in the hip flexor. Oh. And coming back up, slide that left foot back, right leg comes to meet it, tabletop, 3 more cat-cows. That always feels so good on the back. Now we're going to take that right leg long and lean, pointing the toe straight out and adding the left arm. Engage the glute. And release. Whew. Left leg straight out, point the toe, get your balance, and add that right arm. And release. Back down into child's pose for 3 breaths. Woo. 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 And coming back up onto our heels. We're going to sit down onto our heels, stretching the tops of the feet, the toes. Feels good, getting a little bit more flexion in the ankles by doing this on a regular basis, keeping up with it. Good stuff. Put a little bit more weight on the heels, sitting straight, nice and tall back, good posture. Two more breaths here. And coming up onto the toes, let's stretch those toes the opposite way. Stretching those toes back and sit back down on those heels. This can be a little intense, so lighten up if you need to. Ooh, I Can't do this one for very long. Those toes don't want to go that direction. Whee. Whew. And toes down. There we go. Nice tall posture. And take it to the left. A little side bend. Seated side bend, keeping the sit bones locked onto the heels. And coming through center, over to the right. Keeping those sit bones locked onto the heels. Feel that stretching all the way through my hip bone. And release. Down to easy seat. Right leg in, left leg out. Let's grab the strap. Turn the torso and pull down. Working on hamstring flexibility here. Abs. Engaging the core. And release. Right leg out, left leg in. All the way in. Lasso that right foot. Turn the torso and pull down. This side's a little bit tighter. Two more breaths. And release. Both legs straight out, lasso. Ooh. Nice posture, chest tall. Ooh. We can even pull our feet up. I'm going to do a little boat pose. Ooh. There we go. Keeping the chest high, engaging the abs, woo! Rolling backwards, balancing on those sit bones. Find that balance, hang on to it. And release, pulling forward. Whoa, ouch. So tight. This is why I have to do yoga every day, and I pay for it if I don't. And release. Soles of the feet together. You can leave the strap on even. Whew. Pull those feet in as far as you can. Make sure you've got some tension going between those feet. Pushing the feet together and pulling yourself forward. Nice gentle stretch on the inner thigh. And release. We're going to take a tiny twist to the right. Breathe deep into the belly while you're in the twist. Get a different ab development. Feel it in a different part of your ab. And walking through center, twist to the left. And release to center, forward fold. And release. Shake those legs out, get some movement in there. We're going to end with legs up the wall today. So grab a wall, scoot your booty up toward the wall, lay it on down, and legs up. Woo. Nice and straight. Get as close to the wall as you can. Arms out. Let those hamstrings relax. Ah, here comes my assistant. Hello. Hello, little one. Take a few minutes for yourself here. Set your intentions for the rest of the day, the rest of the week, the rest of the month. Pay attention to the little things around you. Yes, baby. Just close the eyes and relax. And open those eyes back up, wiggle those fingers and toes. Come back in, come back to where you are, and lower those knees, and slide back down. Come up to an easy seat. She likes to chew on that mesh for some reason. Feels good on the teeth, apparently. Yes. Excellent. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Hands to heart. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye.